The Hidden Feast.
A story from the American South.
One day, the barnyard animals got an invitation. Their friends on the farm nearby were having a party. The animals dressed in their Sunday best and set off to see their neighbors.
Rooster led the way, strutting and crowing.
Duck waddled behind.
Cow moseyed along in her own sweet time.
Pig strolled under his umbrella to keep from getting a sunburn.
Goat pranced about, thinking of the feast they were going to eat.
Horse trotted along, feeling fine.
Sheep made sure to keep in line.
Donkey walked right in the middle of the road.
And chicken crossed it
To get to the other side.
The animals at the next farm knew how to throw a party. They had planned a whole afternoon of fun. First, they played pin the tail on the donkey.
Things did not get off to a good start because Donkey did not want to play.
But when Pig nearly pinned the tail on Duck, even Donkey had a good belly laugh.
Horse took off her shoes so that everyone could play.
You guessed it,
Horseshoes.
When they played hide and seek, chicken was the hardest to find.
After the games, the animals sang and danced. Pig broke out in a show of ham bone.
The animals hooted and hollered, while Pig slapped himself silly.
Next, the animals sang a round of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Rooster made sure they all remembered their parts.
And what would a party be without the hokey pokey? The animals had a ball, shaking it all about.
When the dinner bell rang, the animals scampered into the barn and sat down.
Why, this is the prettiest sight I've ever seen, said Sheep.
I can't wait to see what we have for supper, crowed Rooster.
The host brought in fancy bowls and placed them in front of the guests. But the only thing in each bowl was a piece of cornbread. The animals were disappointed, but most of them were polite.
My, it was right nice of you to go to all this trouble, Horse said to the host.
Bless your hearts for making such a fine feast, Cow added.
Pig could not wait to chow down. This cornbread makes me want to slap my pappy, he blurted out. Let's eat.
They all laughed. After Chicken said grace, the animals picked up their forks. All except Rooster. He turned up his beak in disgust.
Cornbread? Is that all? Why, I eat cornbread every day. With that, he turned and strutted home, without a thank you or a goodbye.
Donkey was embarrassed by Rooster's behavior. Don't mind Mr. Rooster, he told his host. He thinks he's the cat's meow.
The other animals dug into the cornbread.
Cow was the first to find the surprise. Laws, she cried. I just found some mashed potatoes under here.
Look, squealed Pig. Black-eyed peas, my favorite.
But the feast wasn't finished. Hidden under the vegetables, the animals found dessert.
Oh, my goodness, hooted Horse. This chocolate pudding is divine.
Oh, my! Sweet potato pie good enough to die for, squawked Duck.
Peach cobbler, bellowed Cow. I think I have died and gone to heaven.
Later, when the animals returned home, they chattered on and on about the supper.
That was the best meal I have ever had, Pig groaned with glee. He patted his stomach.
You're right about that, agreed Goat. And who knew that all those tasty treats would be hidden under that cornbread?
When Rooster overheard all the talk, he was fit to be tied. He could not believe he had walked away from such a tasty meal.
But Rooster did not admit that he was wrong. He never even apologized to his hosts for his rude behavior. He just pouted in silence.
But since that time, Rooster has never been fooled by what he sees on top.
Watch him in the barnyard when he finds a bit of food.
He scratches
and scratches to get to the very bottom of it. He wants to be certain that he will never miss another hidden feast.